This is the Introverse House, a minimalist sanctuary and a bold experiment in living differently. Once a simple semi-detached home built in 1980s, it was completely transformed from this into this. Remember the interlaced house? Now imagine the architect behind it designing his own home. In a world that celebrates being social and connected, what if his dream home was designed for solitude and peace? Can architecture help introverts find comfort in a noisy world?
Over the pandemic period that time, I was actually diagnosed with vocal cord cancer. I went through a treatment, and during the treatment I actually lost my voice for over 6 months. And that moment of time, I realized that how our society actually perceive handicap or as when you cannot talk, and that actually triggered me on the conceptual design for this house.
Before we begin, a friendly reminder, if you're not clicked on the subscribe button yet, do it now and stay in the loop of more upcoming design and architecture related contents. From the facade, this house looks deceptively ordinary. But the moment you step inside, you realize nothing about this property is ordinary at all.
Once you step in, there is this jungle garden, which my family actually loves a lot, like going to the jungle. And once you step into this inner garden, then the whole experience transforms into very serene and zen. I'm Chun Hooi. I'm actually a founder of a core design workshop, and this is my house. Instead of looking outward, we actually wanted it to turn inwards. That's why the house is called Introverse House. The reason being it is introverted in a way that whenever you start walking into the house, you will actually come to a point that you will look into the house instead of looking outwards.
Like the interlaced house, this home hides a secret inner garden behind layered walls. Framed by lush greenery, a bright yellow door stands quietly among the foliage. Curious and inviting, it feels like a surreal rainforest retreat when you're actually in the suburbs of Subang Jaya in Malaysia.
In terms of layout, the house is designed and arranged into very much basic. We try to get rid of a lot of the rooms that has been designed by in the 80s.
In the living space, which was a bit dark, it's not like what we are seeing now where there's full sunlight coming in, where you feel refreshed and all those. At that time, it has 4 or 5 very small little bedrooms, and then the toilets were extremely uncomfortable and small. That's the reason why we decided that we wanted to look into refurbishing the house, especially during when it was locked down.
The entire house is broken into 3 categories. One is the inner garden that we are talking about, where we actually house the kitchen, the bathrooms, also all the wet areas. On the other side that is adjoining to the neighbor's wall, we actually created a courtyard space. It's actually a cross-ventilated tunnel, I would say. It has a courtyard that works like a chimney that allows the hot air to come out. That's where we actually put in the guest room and also the utility room.
The master bedroom is oriented towards the garden, facing inwardly towards the house with full-height pivot glass doors. One of my favorite spaces in this house is here, the master bedroom. The bedroom is sunken, creating a subtle separation without using walls. This design move isn't just visual, but completely changes how you experience the rest.
The idea of creating this sunken master bedroom was to allow oneself to actually more immerse into the environment, because when you wake up, you feel like you are actually surrounded by the environment. In this house, we instead choose to work with external curtain instead. All the curtains are on the outside of the glass doors and also in the toilets. By using external waterproof curtain, it also somehow actually softens the landscape within the house and also the harsh gravel floor as well.
The master bathroom feels as though you're entered an outdoor sanctuary. A skylight draws daylight into the space, creating a refreshing experience that feels open yet private. Here, curtains replace walls, softening the space and allowing it to breathe. The minimalist approach continues through every detail, with simple materials that evokes calm and clarity. The second bedroom serves as both a playroom and a bedroom, spacious and bright. Its bathroom is an echo of the master bathroom with generous natural light and simple, honest materials.
If you notice, we didn't really want to put in all those things that all tucked into one bedroom. We wanted to have everything very open and then keep it in a way that is constantly communication. It can give him more creativity, more freedom of thoughts, and also a freedom to roam free in the house itself rather than just being stuck in one little corner.
There is a third bedroom, and the third bedroom sits just across the courtyard, linked by a bright yellow staircase that catches your eye. With lower windows on both sides, this room is filled with plenty of natural light and cross-ventilation. Curiously, it's the only room in the entire house with a view of the street outside. Near the end of the property, the utility space feels surprisingly airy and open, despite being tucked at the back of the property. The skylight brings in soft daylight, while the adjustable louver panels in the bathroom and perforated metal screens encourage cross-ventilation. It feels almost semi-outdoor. Spaces flow freely into one another, without solid walls to define where one function ends and another begins. The living area greets you with a striking double height volume opening seamlessly to the garden. The interiors are minimalist and timeless, defined not by excess, but by carefully chosen artworks. At the center of the home, a courtyard rises like a vertical chimney.
These white walls become like a white canvas that actually allow us to curate the internal space to showcase the art collections that we have.
But of course, to fit in all the different kind of artworks throughout the years, it was much of a difficulty. We knew that we wanted all white walls, white spaces and all. But then how do you mix and match everything together? I said, let's do the yellow. Oh, is it? Oh, brilliant. I've been wanting to do yellow. I said, yes, exactly. So there won't be clients who was willing to do yellow in their house. Why don't we try this? Because yellow holds attention.
The old house actually has typical very low ceiling. We actually open up the entire ceiling and rework on the roof trusses so that we can actually start opening up the whole ceiling and push the ceiling to the roof profile. On the living room, we even use recycle floorboards that from a lot of the old houses. They are actually not just one wood, they actually are 3 or 4 different woods from different houses, and yeah, so now it becomes the feature of the living room.
Follow the gravel path and you'll pass through soft flowing curtains and slender trees until you arrive at the unexpected space, an open-air kitchen and dining area. It's playful yet minimalist in a space that blurs outdoors and indoors. This is a deconstructed kitchen, one that invites you to slow down and simply bask in nature.
We wanted to have the kitchen in a semi-outdoor space. This reminded us very much about trying to preserve our culture, of a very old culture. If you really recall back in the olden times, where our grandma, grandpa, when they do their cooking, it was always on a semi-outdoor or outdoor space. And we wanted to bring a very traditional, what we call kampung living, into today's contemporary lifestyle itself.
A unique feature of this house lies in its walls. Surrounding the property are 3-meter-high linear garden walls with a permeable lower half. This clever design allows natural ventilation at the lower level while ensuring privacy at the higher level. From the street, you'll never guess how open this home truly is. Here, outdoor spaces are private and secure, designed to be enjoyed at any moment of the day.
Ever since we designed the house, it actually is a bit of a pivotal project to my entire career, because I started to realize that architecture, it can be very expressive in a way that every design we do can have its own narration.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Introverse House, a minimalist sanctuary that questions how we live, how we connect, and how we find calm in a world that never stops moving. Within its quiet walls and garden lies one person's answer, an architect's journey of healing by embracing solitude, minimalism, and mindfulness as a different way of living. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to learn more about interior design and architecture-related content, please click on the subscribe button to stay tuned for more upcoming design and architecture-related contents. My name is Alex Lee, and I am from Design Seeds. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.